We are also talking about the individual who was shot has died. We also have some video that is circulating on social media that shows what led up to this shooting. We want to warn you, this could be very graphic and upsetting for some of our viewers. The video shows a bunch of federal agents actually having an altercation with the individual on the ground. You can see one of the agents come in, they are punching the man, and then all of a sudden you hear gunshots. We're not exactly sure where those gunshots came from, but the crowd erupts after that happens. And like you see, once again, there's an altercation between that individual on the ground near 27th and Nicollet. Several officers on top of this individual. They are punching on him, and then you hear shooting and profanity. That is a video that is circulating on social media. It's been given to us, and we are sharing it with you as we learn more about what is exactly happening there and what happened at 27th and Nicollet. We're told that at 11:30 there will be a briefing by Mayor Jacob Fry as well as Police Chief Brian O'Hara. Since Operation Metro Surge began, they have been asking protesters and crowds to remain peaceful, and they will continue to do that again at 11:30 to briefing and talk more about this federal agent allegedly shooting an individual, and that individual, as we have learned, has died from his injuries. We do have several reporters on the ground. Adam Duxer is on the north side of where the incident unfolded, and Frankie McLister is on the south side of where this incident unfolded. We did hear from DHS, who wrote into CBS News and showed pictures saying that the individual who was shot and is now dead had a gun and 2 magazines on his person. They are also tweeting pictures of that to show that he did have a gun and 2 magazines. We did just show you this video that was given to us here at WCCO showing those agents on top of that individual. Punches are being thrown by federal agents, and then the sound of gunshots. The crowd erupts with a lot of profanities, but as you see right there on your screen, several agents, more than 4 or 5, are on this individual. One agent comes in swinging, and next thing they know, they kind of disperse and we hear gunshots. That is video that is circulating on social media right now about what happened at 27th and Nicollet right before shots rang out, and now the individual who was shot, we are learning, is deceased. Governor Walz has also tweeted that he is aware of this happening. We're going to expect to hear from Mayor Jacob Fry as well as Minneapolis Police Chief Brian O'Hara at 11:30. And then we're told a press conference at noon from Border Patrol head Greg Bavino. He was expected to speak at 11 o'clock today, but has pushed that back to 12 o'clock because of the incidents that are unfolding in South Minneapolis. This is the 3rd shooting that we've had of federal agents of Minneapolis residents since Operation Metro Surge began. And all this comes just a day after thousands of protesters came to Minneapolis to express their concern about ICE being in their community. There were ministers and people from all over the country that showed up. They marched from the U.S. Bank Stadium Commons all the way to Target Center, and that's where they held a rally to show that they do not want ICE in our community.
Trailhand Bill reporting live from South Florida, man. I actually started recording this video very early today. I left the gym and stayed in the gym too long today because my phone died. That never happens because I go to the gym with my phone full and my battery lasts forever. But anyway, it's 10:40 p.m. on a Saturday night. I hope you guys have had a great Friday and Saturday so far. We're back in Minneapolis, guys. They have they've murdered another American, 37-year-old Alex Pretty. Hope I'm saying his last name right. By now, all of you guys have pretty much heard about this. I don't even think I want to say a lot about this. I have so much. Well, I'm not gonna say I have so much to say. I've thought so much about this, but it's just senseless. It's just the videos are out there. If you haven't seen the videos, man, I mean, they played it. That's the video there, but what you can see if you go on other platforms, specifically where I seen it at, I don't do a lot of the platforms. Let me just say that. Where I seen it specifically at was Twitter, and you got people breaking it down and give, like, the video doesn't change, but you have people breaking it down, looking at the facts, and then drawing the conclusions that they want to draw in spite of what's on the scene. So, well, what's on camera, let me say that. Some people are saying that the gentleman was pulling out his gun, aiming it at the cowards, the Johnnies. And then there's a video clip I seen where people are saying you can see the Johnny, the ICE Johnny, pulling the weapon away from the guy. And then you see the ICE Johnny back up with the weapon in his hand. And then the other people are rebutting that, saying, no, that's his weapon, the Johnny's weapon that he pulled out. I don't know, bro. I ain't gonna get into all that. I'm not gonna get into all that. I don't know what they have with Minneapolis while they're out there. I don't follow these things, man. They pop up in my algorithm on my feed. And if it's something like this, obviously it stands way out. But what I will say is this right here. I think I said in one of my recent videos, like, those of us on this side of the coin, we are definitely the minority, man. Because when I get on social media and I see the general public's response to situations like this, it's damn near paralyzing, to be honest with you. How blind the American public can be to backing the government, man, and backing cops. It's crazy to me, because I'm gonna always reference on my channel, this started, rest in peace to, I always want to call his name, so let me see if I can pull it up real quick and not hold the video up. I want to say Tommy Lee Walker, but I want to get it right. So yes, rest in peace to 19-year-old Tommy Lee Walker. He was 19 when it happened, between 19 and 22. I got to go back to that story, like I keep promising y'all I will. When the government murdered him, they arrested him for a crime he never committed, killed him in the capital punishment system. It was during our history, man. I'm not trying to harp and start racial tension or anything like that. Things connect for me. I'm gonna always reference the time when it was just happening to a particular group of people. And the general public, who then were the majority, did not care. And then fast forward, I know I say this a lot, especially in the last, because they keep giving us opportunities to see it in real time. From what I know, I live in South Florida. You will see somebody white down here, they won't be white. There'll be another ethnicity. I've said this before, another race. You see somebody black, they won't be black. There'll be something else. So those two people, one man, one woman, murdered in Minneapolis, look white as hell to me. They look like white Americans. And so when I draw this parallel, how it was once happening to only a particular demographic of people, which were black Americans, and now it literally happens to, race, culture, creed aside, any Americans, and then I draw that parallel, that line, connect that dot to how the general population of Americans feel when they see things like this. They back it. They come up with all these excuses why it's right. It's like, why don't y'all connect the dots that if this is how the American government is allowed to operate, and I promise you, I would almost bet anything I got in my bank account right now, they're doing a dry run for how they want to treat the American public. Why doesn't the dot connect to you that if they're doing it, they started here, they've gone here, eventually they're going to land on your front doorstep? Are you still going to make these same damn excuses? Are you still going to say that, hey man, you shouldn't have your gun in America, even if you lawfully have it? And if a cop just wants to take it from you because he's afraid, she's afraid in your presence, you should just submit your well-being, your safety, your ability to protect yourself from them? That's the part that I don't get. It's not about what happened. It is about what happened back then. I ain't shying away from that. It's the dots connecting. It started there. It's here now, and people still don't seem to get that shit gonna eventually land right in front of where you're standing. I don't get it, bro. So I watched this video, and for the mass American population who's making excuses for this murder on camera, that these guys, they done killed some damn body else, just like they killed Tommy Lee Walker, just like they killed 8 other men in the capital punishment system who were later fully exonerated after death, just like they've killed men, women, and children on camera since way back then, and they do it to this day. It was 2 weeks ago they killed the lady in Minneapolis. Sidebar, did this gentleman have kids? Because they made a big ass deal about her being a mom. So I'm hoping he don't have kids, because if he does, it just tells me what I already know. Y'all be trying to weaponize certain buzzwords and terms. Because if it was a big deal that she was a mom when she got killed and he has kids, I better not find out his ass has no kids, because I done seen several articles. I ain't seen nothing about no father, him being no father. So if he has kids, I'm going to ask that damn question and want to know why that wasn't weaponized and thrown in our faces over and over again too. Ain't no damn mothers out here no better than no damn fathers. The man is in a fetal position, family. The people who are making excuses for these cowards who murdered him, he's in a fetal position. They say he had a gun. This is what the people are saying. Well, he had a gun. Okay. Do I need to ask the next question I'm about to ask? What's the problem? Americans are allowed to have guns, even if Johnnies are around, even if these new age, military-minded, I can't think of the damn words I want to call them. It ain't even military. It's a mercenary-minded Johnnies are around. Isn't that the right word I should be using, these mercenaries? We're still lawfully allowed to have guns, but y'all just want to take them from us. And not just take them. When we say, hell no, bro, I can have my gun. Now y'all want to beat me. 5, 6 of y'all want to beat my ass. I'm curled up in the fetal position. And the excuse that the general population, the majority of Americans are making are, hey, he was threatening them. Well, let me ask you a goddamn obvious question, family. And man, listen. If me lawfully carrying a weapon is threatening to you, what the hell is you and your gangbanging ass friends beating the hell out of me on the ground when I'm curled up in a fetal position? What is that? If me carrying a gun lawfully around you gives you a right to murder me, then do I not have a right to pull out this gun that I'm lawfully carrying and protect myself, or attempt to, when y'all beating the hell out of me 4, 5 people at a time? I just came from a dating event they got down here. It's called the Miami Dating Files. I really enjoy it. They have it once a month. This is my 2nd time going. I found it on, I'm gonna get into all that. It's just a forum though. It's not like speed dating. They trying to hook people up. It's a forum where people come, singles, married, whoever come, we come and talk. And shout out to everybody who was there. I really enjoyed it. The first time more than tonight, but I still enjoyed tonight. But I listened to people talk, and I just wonder, like, why don't people use their minds when they think? And that's what I was thinking when I was in that dating, meet up tonight, and people were saying certain things. I won't repeat what they was. It was nothing out. Well, it was kind of outlandish, but nothing too crazy. But it's just like, if you would have thought about that when you said it in its full context, meaning it applies to you and what you're saying and how you're thinking and how you're behaving as well, you probably would at least reframe what the hell you expressed. And there's another dot connecting for me there, because when I seen this story today and I was reading the headlines and I went to Twitter to see the videos, and I usually try to stay out of comments because I know it's just a bunch of idiotic people shouting from biased perspectives. I'm reading the comments of the Americans saying he had a gun. They had a right. He shouldn't have had a gun. That's why he got killed. And I'm stuck with the same damn question that I just asked y'all reading them dumbass comments. If lawfully carrying a weapon is reason enough for the American government and its foot soldiers to murder us, what is them continuously murdering, kidnapping, attacking, brutalizing, torturing us? What is that? Let me ask that question again before I leave. If lawfully carrying a gun when these cowards and their foot soldiers are around is worthy of a capital punishment system in a crowded American place. We're out in public. You cannot control where those bullets go. They could have ricocheted off of him and killed somebody else, just like they killed 14-year-old Gary, get on my ass, because I keep forgetting her name. That's our baby up there. Hell no, we ain't forgetting no name. Bear with me. I know what I was asking. I'm going to get back to it. They killed her. That's how they killed her. What the point I'm trying to make right now. In Burlington. We're gonna get her name. I'm using keywords trying to get Valentina. It be on the tip of my tongue till I'm old, y'all. So you shot this guy dead in a crowded area. All kind of people out there. That bullet could have ricocheted and hit somebody else. I guess they would have deserved to die too, just for being out there. Because if you protest government injustice, if you disagree with the American government, then that means you deserve a capital punishment sentence, wherever you are. But all of that simply, again, because you're lawfully carrying a gun and because you're speaking up where you have a right to against the American government. There's a term for that. Auditors use it all the time. Redressing our government. If that deserves a capital punishment system like millions of Americans seem to agree it does, then what the hell does them continually attacking, kidnapping, murdering, and torturing our loved ones, our men, women, and children, our husbands and wives, sons and daughters, aunts and uncles, cousins, and even us, what does that deserve for them? Because that was another frustration that I'm not going to express. But I will say maybe this is the catalyst for what should have happened long ago. What ICE and its coward-ass minions are out here doing, what the American government and its coward-ass minions are out here doing, not just ICE, all of the Johnnies. Maybe now, because of what ICE is doing, maybe this is the catalyst for what should have happened long ago when it was just a particular demographic of people that they were doing it to. And as far as Trump, I said something in the other video that I had to catch myself on. America has specific ways that we have violently gone to other countries and dealt with dictators. Let me repeat that. America, the American government, has very pointed and violent ways, strategically, we have gone to other countries and dealt with dictators. He's no different. I wouldn't be surprised if when it's time for him to get his ass out of office this time, they come up with another coup, thinking he owns America and he's just going to change the way the presidency is ran. I don't give a damn about politics. I think they're all demons. I'm being a little hyperbolic here because I'm pissed off that I'm even having to make this video, but I wouldn't be surprised because he thinks he owns America and now they're dry running how they want to, you know what I mean, take it over and treat us all like we're treated back in the day. And we are the minority. Because unfortunately, man, many of these blind ass back to blue patriots, fake ass patriots out here think how the government is treating innocent as Americans is sensible. And they're not going to wake up until they're holding the bloody body of someone they love. Or until they can't wake up anymore because the American government has knocked on their door. I am mad as hell about this. And I am so glad that Jesus is Lord. And I know how it all ends, no matter how painful the experience may be for a lot of us who care. I'm Trail and Bill. Y'all be good. Thank you if you made it this far. If you liked the video, feel free to hit that thumbs up button. I greatly appreciate it. If you care to go a little further than that, maybe even subscribe, hit the notification bell. Check out a few of the other videos on the channel. Either way, y'all be safe.